Today's agenda, a few nasty climbs and rock ledges. Well, nasty by our standards. Today we have Adam Giles riding with us, and this stuff will be very basic for him. In last year's Romaniacs, Adam got through to day 4 in the brutal gold class. He's finished in the top 10 of the expert class at Extreme Lagares, and he says the European events are way harder than the Aussie hard enduro events, so it's been pretty hard to train for them.
Get real, get authentic with our retro package. Flannelette body armor with Steve McQueen or Malcolm Smith body odor. Wax finish with refined narwhal semen. Renewably harvested, don't ask us how. Your appearance counts most, at least when surrounded by genuine hipsters. But wait, there's more. Order now and also get this Honda XL 185, carbon dated back to the Jurassic era. Hurry while stocks last.
Our first steep bank. It's off camber with a curved run-up, which makes it mildly difficult for us dirt muppets.
Just put it on your shoulders and carry it.
Static wheelie.
Yeah.
Nice run by Jeff, but he loses too much momentum for another little ledge further up. Surprise, surprise, I make it. In my mind, I'm always doing this with incredible balance and my feet on the foot pegs. In reality, I'm usually waddling like a duck with my boots everywhere.
Whew. You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm not complaining about that run.
Now it gets a bit more interesting. Very little run up, 2 ledges, both off camber, and then tree roots after that. Nice little run by Ben. This is child's play for Adam, of course. Good leg paddling while weighting that rear wheel. Jeff's turn. Up on the foot pegs fast, just enough momentum to get over the tree roots. Uh-oh, my turn.
Ah! Couldn't get my foot on the peg.
Dull, no momentum for the tree root. I think it's too steep, but I try to do a seat bounce to get over it. Huh, it worked. A hill like this can be great for traction practice. You have to keep that rear wheel weighted and be smooth on the clutch and throttle, or you will just start to dig a hole. Adam deliberately does this slowly. Hear how smooth that throttle and clutch are? If you put your feet on the ground, don't apply any weight, or you will de-weight the rear wheel and lose traction. You know, if you have maximum traction when the front wheel is either up in the air or just skipping along the ground.
Very slippery.
Now things are getting serious.
I personally think Ben's a bit crazy wanting to try this one.
The whole climb is off camber and seriously steep at the top.
Woo! Oh, your bike made it!
It's so steep at the top, it took Ben around a minute to climb back up and hit the kill switch.
Yay! You found the kill switch. 4 days later, we've got the bike, what, 4 meters down, Ben?
If Adam needs to bail, you know this is a difficult climb.
Fuck, you had that. Oh, there. You had that.
Ben is doing bloody well to attempt this as well.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
The rest of us, this short but steep face is more our style. There's always that awkward spot you can't drag the bike up, so it has to come down.
Now what?
Tough when your boots are about to slide down with you in them. Ben has another crack at the big one. Ben is rapidly making his months-old bike look about 10 years old.
Well, you've got to get up the hill first.
I know.
This reminds me of that motorbike meme. Buy a dirt bike, they said. It will be fun, they said.
Oh, I hate seeing bikes slide.
I love that noise.
Well, one thing's for sure, we aren't racking up a lot of hours on our engines.
I should have borrowed your bike, please.
Yes.
The run-up is pretty important for this one. Sometimes you just know straight away you've messed it up.
Woo! I'd say that's success. Huh?
That's up.
Airborne. Cruelty to bikes. Oh no.
And finally, Adam tries this crazy downhill run over some rocks at the top into a nearly vertical drop. Then a narrow path between two trees. Not for the faint of heart. So where was my attempt at these climbs? Not this spring chicken. In fact, I'm definitely in chicken mode lately and only really tackling stuff where I think there's minimal risk of doing a knee or scrotum injury. So I will happily have a go at some of the smaller rock faces like this one. And on relatively easy sections, I might take a more difficult line over some tree roots. But generally, you won't see me attempting any heroics nowadays. I have been thinking about this a lot. One of the popular trials training vids I made a few years ago was about how to ride with confidence. Your skills and experience provide the foundation for your riding, but how positively or negatively you think plays a big part in how well you ride.
Remember, life's all about perspective. The sinking of the Titanic appeared as a miracle to the lobsters that were in the kitchen.
Some guys are very gung-ho and throw themselves at impossible obstacles, repeatedly. Others, like me, are always weighing up the risks and chickening out if we don't like the odds. For quite a few years, I was trying to develop more confidence and take more risks. But I suspect those days may be over. Sigh. Anyway, I certainly have all these guys around who are prepared to throw their bikes and themselves at the camera. Well, that's it for me, guys. I'll leave you with 1 minute of riding to finish off. Sayonara.